Okay. All right, hey guys. Actually, let me. Oh my gosh. Let's get it. Yeah. Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Indigo Spark in the building. And today we're back at with another video. Ooh, already moving. Okay, literally, already moving. We're just gonna jump into it then. This is for my Cancers for December. 12 card spread. Okay, I've never done this before, but it's going to be something new. We're going to do 6 for you. And then 6 for, like, I guess, an opposing force. Okay, whoever that is in your life. It could be a friend, family member, whatever. Okay, opposing force. All right. And then, all right, and then we'll do a couple of oracles at the end, okay? Maybe a few. Who knows? And mind you, majority of these can also be interchangeable. I'm not taking all these. All right, but we have the King of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, and then the Hermit. It seems like someone heard some information, okay, but they don't want to argue about it. They decided to just kind of either isolate themselves or cut themselves off. Okay. We're taking that one. And we're taking this one. That one and this one is the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck is your ships have come in. Okay, so maybe you're living in that moment, in that energy right now of your ships coming in, which kind of makes sense because there is some movement here. It does make sense with the Four of Swords here in reverse, which kind of indicates some type of restlessness. Okay. All right. Yeah, emotions can be really high right now. You may not know how to handle your emotions. Okay. For some people, to go back to that Virgo that popped out, you may be just trying to subdue them, okay? Isolating yourself for some people. All right, here we have the Ace of Wands. So there's a message, there is some conversation being had. It could be about your ships coming in, but we will see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next portion of this reading. All right. So the opposing forces. So we're going to be using the Good Tarot for that. So let's see what that's about. All right. All right. Bouncing in this bad boy. First card out for opposing forces. Ooh, second card came flying out. That might be really important for some of you guys. Remember that this card flew out. I know I'm going to forget, so hopefully. Whoa, that card just flew out too. Okay. We got some flyers here. Any cheerleaders in the building? Shout out to all my cheerleaders. My Cancer cheerleaders. Or just cheerleaders in general. I'm getting some people could be moving away for school or for like a extracurricular activity. Like it could be basketball, it could be cheerleading. All right, some type of sport. All right. Should we take her? Should we take her? Anytime, baby. Anytime. You're welcome to join. Shout out to my Aqua gang. You already know what's good. Alright. We have 7 of water here. Like, it goes back to the emotions, though. Okay? Alright. There may be a duality in the cards as well. Okay? So both of the decks could speak to you. Both of them couldn't. You know. It just depends. Alright? No worries, though. And welcome to all my cross watchers. Alright, water 7 is in reverse. So yeah, someone had to deal with some emotional situations in the past, okay? Whoa. What about utter happiness? Yes. Use the good tarot, baby. Yes. Come through good vibes. Well, this card always makes me feel some type of way. But it never makes me feel bad. It's always like, when I see the 7 of fire, especially in this deck, this always reminds me of a no before yes. You know what I mean? Like, this always reminds you of, reminds me of that. You're almost close to receiving what you want, and you get that last no, and you're about to give up. You're about to give up, and then you have that small glimpse of hope here with the star. Okay, that's what this card reminds me of. This card reminds me of a fighter, but a fighter that's been through a lot. You know what I mean? So anyways, because at the nine of fire, right? That's when you actually go through that process of, all right, I got all my medals, I got all my awards. I know that I can do this, right? I don't need anybody else. I've been able to navigate through life, and get to this point. But not without, not with like a silver spoon. Like, you had to go through shit. Like, life is life, right? Excuse my French. All right, so that's what this card reminds me of. That's why I always get like mixed feelings about that card. So I'm like, what's gonna happen? Like, it's either gonna be good or gonna be bad. So far, it looks really good. So we'll see. Some other things that we don't know right now. Okay. Wow, this is good. 5 of earth in reverse. You're not feeling left out in the cold by any means. This is a really good reading so far. There's a lot of positive high vibrations on this side. You may be giving up hope though, okay? When it comes to feeling left out, but right now it seems like you're okay. All right. The ace of air. Yeah, like you have a very clear mind. And we have the 6 of earth. Everything seems to be working in your favor. I like how we upgrade from the 5 of earth to the 6 of earth, right? And then we jump into a major. So like I said, this is why the star is in reverse, because you're realistic about the situation. Like, you understand that things can go either way. Things can go really good, things can go really bad. The fact that the star card is here in general indicates some hope. Like, that you're hopeful about receiving certain things in life, but you're also realistic about it. Like the chances of it not happening. Like, you're a pessimistic optimist. That's what I feel. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. We have the 4 of wands here. That indicates some type of a relationship. Okay. It could be a relationship that makes you really happy. All right. It could be a relationship that makes you really happy. You guys, this is a really, I like the board when it comes to finances as well. Because we go from 5 here, and that's in reverse, by the way, so you're not really worried um, too much financially, it looks like. I mean, you've seen dark days or darker days, and I'm not saying completely dark, but y'all get what I'm saying, okay? You've seen yourself not be as where you want it to be at times, and it seems like you're moving forward. Anyways, okay, so we have the 6 of Earth here, and then we also have the 7 of Earth, and this is the last and final card in the first spread. Okay. All right. Someone is maybe moving away and maybe really happy about it. Okay. Yeah, really anxious. You're really anxious about it, and you're having mixed feelings. That makes sense because that's why the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Like I said, someone doesn't. Yeah, you're having mixed feelings about the situation. You're like, okay, if I really move away, am I really going to not be left out in the cold in the situation? You're really going with your gut feeling on this change. Anything that's changing your life, you're using your gut feeling on it. Hmm. Yeah. Wow. Right? And you heard good things, and like, that this change in your life is going to be good. Like, you're very clear about what you want, and your messages are very clear and direct about what you need. If you go into a relationship, just know that it's going to be stable financially for you. And then not only that, but the 4 and 6 indicates 10. That's a completion. And it goes back to the 10 of waters here. Okay, that's the 10 of cups. Oddly enough, both of these, which are the final cards, are reversed. All right. Just imagine how your perspective can change on a situation. Okay, be hopeful about what you feel is right. Okay, no one can take that from you. This can change. All right, it doesn't have to be reversed. You may not know that your ships are coming in, or okay, you may not know that you're about to reap what you sow, right? Because it goes back to that 5 of Earth that I told you about earlier, you guys, because you are almost on the verge of giving up. Or you've been there before, right? Oh. Messages from the universe. It says stay, divine purpose. It's in the bottom of the deck. It says love yourself. Love yourself. That's a really important message, though. That's a really important message because no matter who, no matter what, you have to always put yourself first. You have to love yourself. You know what I mean? No one is going to take care of you the way that you're going to take care of yourself. Okay? And that's not saying to backstab people and do crazy shit, but All right, it says communication is key and you are good enough. Love yourself. You're good enough. Divine purpose. On the bottom of the deck, it says a personal issue reaches resolution. And this is a full moon in Cancer, you guys. Cancer in the year of 2019 was very prominent and very real. All right. It brought out a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. All right. And if you don't believe me, literally, love yourself. All right. This was probably the biggest test that I feel like majority of people living in 2019 during the Cancer full moon era, because Cancer just kept popping back out. It was the key to the takeaway was to love yourself. Right. It's like you were looking for love in all the wrong places. You know what I mean? Without finding it in yourself first. You have to be at peace with you. You can't be at peace with anyone else in your entire life unless you're at peace with yourself. So you need to literally do whatever you need to do possible to get at peace with you. At peace with you. Before you can ever be at peace. So. All right. And I'm gonna wrap them up. This is like the last and final here, you guys. Oh wow, 2 cards keep popping out every single time. Thank you, Most High, for coming through. I give blessing. And what does this one say? I am forgiving. Okay. For some people, this is your divine purpose right now, and this is a blessing that the universe is giving you, is to move away. Right? It might be time to move. All right? You may be really anxious about it. All right? Whatever is keeping you up at night or making, or maybe, you know, I don't know, causing you to sleep, depending on your vice. But, I'm getting also like a very anxious feeling. If you're feeling anxious about it, you're going to get some messages, okay? Someone may be wanting to collaborate with you, want to form a new bond. Some people could be going on a date. All right? It could be a business date, like it could be a work thing. Like a collaboration I'm getting. It's like an influencer and someone who makes a lot of money. It's almost like y'all going to be married together. Okay, there could be a conversion of businesses. All right, I'm not sure. I don't even think that both businesses are doing bad. I feel like one is like, it's like young money and like older money coming together. I don't know. Okay, but there is going to be some type of like coming together about, it could be like a business conjoined, it could be like a huge company. I'm not sure. I'm getting a huge company, but no names are coming to my head. But there's going to be a marriage of something. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you question what that is, I guess it's divine purpose. Okay. Communication during this time is key. All right, that's Gemini. All right, duality and communication. I feel that would be, you know what I mean, expressing yourself and then also being able to communicate with others effectively. If you can't get to resolution, there's no communication. So, and then you have to understand there's an end blocking it, and is it yours or someone else's? And if it's yours, you have to fix it. I give blessing, right? Right? I feel like the universe has blessed this experience for you. And that's kind of makes sense because, like I said, I'm getting like this. There's a duality here, like a feminine and masculine. It could be two different people too, though. It just, it just depends. Um, anyway, so we have the Ten of Waters. A lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness. And I feel like a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness has come from you being clear, you know what I mean, about what you want. All right. This is a time here to stay put. Okay. You may be anxious about this balance. You may be anxious about this connection. All right. But I think it's time to stay and kind of learn everything that you could learn right now. Okay. Now, if you are questioning in this process at all, why this relationship even happened, you're supposed to be there. This divine purpose didn't come out for any reason. You're supposed to be where you're going to be in the future. You may feel like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how this happened. Da 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 da. Like it's something major is going to happen for you. And the reason that it's happening for you is because you're good enough. And the universe just wants to show you that you're good enough. Right? So you may be around a lot of people that you once aspired to be, and now you're amongst them. Just know that you're exactly where you need to be. And if you, yeah, and just stay, right? Just really embody that experience. And the last card here is I'm forgiving. All right. This is speaking about forgiveness of oneself, right? Like you can't keep everything bottled in. You have to release. And in order to be able to forgive someone else, you have to forgive yourself. And if you've never had an opportunity to forgive yourself for anything that you've done, then there's no way that you can ever forgive anyone else. Right? All right. And I think that kind of wraps up the reading here, you guys. So that's all I have for you. How long was that? Yeah, okay. Well, I wish you guys all love and light, peace, love, and high vibrations. I really like these spreads. If you guys like them too, please let me know in the comment section below. What should we call these spreads? Let's call them the dual spread. I like that. The dual spread, okay? All right. Until next time, guys. Peace.